Hi everybody, welcome to Reading with Ray. It's day 5 and I'm not looking at the camera quite right here. Sorry about that. Everything's set up as yesterday, actually the same day recording. She's still taking a nap. She's already heard the book, so I guess she's given up on it. So much Griffin. Yeah. Anyways, the dogs are sleeping and Rogue's disappeared. So I'm going to put the phone down and we'll get started with our book. This is the last part of Inspector Flytrap, book 1. Like I mentioned yesterday, if you want to do book 2, want me to continue with this, please let me know. If not, we can find a different book. I think these books are really fun and work well for this, but if you're not enjoying them, well, we can try something else. So just give me some feedback. Let me know what you're looking for, what you like. So this is the last part of this book. We'll start a new book on Monday. These videos will stay up. Right now, we're expecting them to be up until June 30th. So if you don't have time to do them this week, you're welcome to come back later and pick up any of the parts that you missed. But we are going to get started here. This is day 5 of Reading with Ray, who is apparently, that's how she reads. She sleeps. Okay, Inspector Flytrap by Tom Engelberger and C.C. Bell, published by Abrams. So we are very thankful to all of them for allowing us to share their book this way. Okay, and I don't think I've introduced myself in a couple of days, so in case I haven't, I'm Renee. I'm the children's librarian at Salem Public Library in Salem, Ohio, and this is our virtual book club for kids in kindergarten to 3rd grade. Anybody is welcome to join us though. The book is available on Hoopla, so you can download it there, so you can read right along with us. So here we go, Inspector Flytrap. We are on part 4. The Inspector Flytrap in the Big Deal Mystery of the Missing Rose. Remember yesterday, another goat had the rose on a skateboard, and Inspector Flytrap and Nina were chasing him through the city until the rose's skateboard crashed on a pickle paperweight. And Inspector Flytrap declared that he had solved 2 big deal mysteries. So let's come back to him and see about these mysteries he solved. Chapter 16. Nina pushed me over to where the rose lay on the sidewalk. "We've got it now," I shouted victoriously. The rose straightened up and brushed itself off. "I'm not an it," said the rose. "I am a she. My name is Wanda." "Oh," I said, "I feel like a real jerk. I'm sorry. I did not expect a talking rose." "I did not expect a talking Venus flytrap," said Wanda. Then we took a good look at each other. "Wowzer," I thought. "That is one beautiful plant. Her leaves, her petals, her stem, her beautiful rosy eyes." "I did not expect such a beautiful rose," I said. "And I did not expect such a handsome Venus flytrap," said Wanda. It was love at first sight. "Please don't take me back to the greenhouse," said Wanda. "I want to be free." I did not expect that either. "You mean you don't want to go back to Snooty Latooty Gardens?" I asked. "I thought you were being kidnapped." "No, I was trying to escape from that awful place. This really nice goat was trying to help me." "Hi, my name is William," said the goat. "Hello, William. My name is Inspector Flytrap, and this is my assistant, Nina the goat." William looked at Nina. "I did not expect such a beautiful goat," he said to Nina. I expected Nina to say, "Big deal," but she did not. She said, "William, you are the goat I have dreamed of all my life. Let me kiss you. Kissy, kissy, smooch, smooch." Ugh, we don't want any of that. Goat kissing? Let's move on. And then she kissed him. I did not expect that. And I don't think William did either. I was wondering if Wanda might give me a kiss too. when I heard a roaring motor. A big pickup truck screeched to a halt in the street next to the park. "Oh no," cried Wanda. "It's Mimi Kiwi." "Duh," said Mimi Kiwi, looking out of the window at us. "Put the rose in the truck, Flytrap." "Are you going to take me back to the greenhouse?" asked Wanda. "Duh," said Mimi Kiwi. Wanda looked at me with tears in her beautiful rosy eyes. "I want to stay with you." I turned to Mimi Kiwi. "Mimi, I love this rose. I will not help you take her back to the greenhouse." And then I turned to the goats. "Nina, William, will you help us escape?" Nina and William got Wanda's pot back onto her skateboard. I picked up the pickle paperweight. "Let's go," I hollered. "Wait," shouted Mimi Kiwi. "If I don't get the rose back, then you didn't really solve the mystery." "Big deal," I said. Chapter 17. We took off, zooming down the sidewalk as fast as Nina and William could go. I heard the squeal of tires and knew that Mimi Kiwi was right behind us. I looked back to see if she was gaining on us, and I saw something even worse. It was Lulu Emu, and she was driving a bus full of art scientists. They were all leaning out of the windows and shouting and hollering at us. "You've got to pay for that painting, Mr. Flytrap," Lulu Emu screamed. Oh, remember Nina ate the painting? Yeah. But I could barely hear her because a motorcycle was racing up behind her. Coco Dodo was driving it. "Mr. Flytrap, you ruined my business," Coco Dodo was shouting. "Arr, you ruined my shoe, Mr. Flytrap," came a big booming voice from behind them. It was a giant peg-leg pirate on a roller skate. Last of all came a sloth with a newspaper riding an old-timey bicycle. "You keep bugging me while I'm trying to read the paper, Mr. Flytrap," the sloth yelled. "My name," I yelled back at all of them, "is Inspector Flytrap." Chapter 18. Oh man, like they're all coming after him now. I'm not sure how they're going to get out of this one. "How can we ever escape?" I cried. "They're too fast." "Big hill," said Nina, turning my skateboard so we went down a side street. William and Wanda did the same. I looked ahead. It was the steepest hill in the whole city. "No, Nina!" I shouted, but it was too late. She hopped on my skateboard and William hopped on Wanda's. I felt gravity take over, pulling us down, 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 faster and faster. Just before we started to plunge down the hill, I saw a street sign. It said, "One way," and it was pointing the other way. A huge busload of ostriches was coming right at us. "Duck!" yelled Wanda. "No, ostriches," I said. "No, duck!" We both got our heads down just in time as Nina and William steered us under the bus. A huge tire roared by, just inches from my pot. It's getting scary. "Big wheel," said Nina. We came out from under the bus and saw a whole fleet of taxis coming up the hill right at us. The taxi drivers honked and yelled. We dodged and swerved. A taxi's bumper bumped my pot, but Nina kept me from falling off. We barely squeaked between the last two taxis. We shot out into an empty lane. There was open road ahead of us, which was good because we were now speeding out of control. I looked back and I saw Lulu Emu's bus, Coco Dodo's motorcycle, Mimi Kiwi's pickup truck, and the sloth's bicycle, all stuck in a huge traffic jam. The giant peg-leg pirate had bumped his shin on the ostrich bus and was sitting on the ground, crying like a baby. Aw, poor giant. Maybe he shouldn't have been so mean. "Look out!" called Wanda. I turned around. "Look out!" I screamed. The street was ending. We were going so fast we couldn't stop. We were headed straight for a restaurant. It was Penguini's Linguini. "Do you have a cell phone?" I asked Wanda. "Here you go," she said, handing it to me. I dialed the number and waited. "We're gonna crash!" yelled Wanda. Penguini answered the phone. "Hello, Penguini's Linguini. Today's special is..." "Hey, Penguini, open the door!" I yelled. The door swung open and we zoomed through. Penguini called, "Hey, Inspector Flytrap, Nina, you're looking good. I see you brought friends." We crashed into his kitchen. Pots and pans and goats and skateboards and linguini went everywhere. Chapter 19. By the time Wanda and I had recovered, the goats were already eating the pots, the pans, and the linguine. Hey, Penguini, I said, please bring us 2 bottles of your finest sparkling water. We have a lot to celebrate. Penguini popped the corks and poured the fizzy water into our pots. I took Wanda's leaf, being careful of her thorns, and gazed into her beautiful rosy eyes. And we lived happily ever after. That is the end of Inspector Flytrap. This is book 1 in the series, so we can read book 2 if you guys would like. I'm sure it's just as silly as this one was. Especially now that we've got a couple new characters with Wanda the Rose and William the Goat. I don't know. So now are there going to be like plant weddings? I don't know. We'll have to find out. The activity I have for you today is it's a YouTube video of very silly goats. So you can go, it'll be in the comments on this video, so you can go and watch some really silly goats. If you have goats or your neighbors have goats, go look at the real ones. They're better than the video ones. But I'm going to show that I don't have goats to share, so I have to share YouTube ones. So it's Friday afternoon, so this reminder will be for next week, but I just wanted to throw out the reminder that Salem City Schools is still providing lunch to kids under the age of 18. You can pick up a lunch Monday through Friday from 11 to 12:30 at the high school. So if you need something to eat, please, please, please go pick up a lunch. That's what they're there for. They're trying to make sure everybody stays full and stays healthy. So please go see them, get some food. Hopefully we'll be back at the library to see you guys in person really soon. But until then, keep reading. Stay safe. Talk to me. Tell me what kind of stuff you want for book club. And I will see you guys all later. Thanks. Bye.